Welcome to Tech Under 10, where I, Janay Strickland, your campus I3, will be giving you some technology in under 10 minutes that you can use in your classroom. Today's topic is going to be Google Vids. It's in. Are you hooked on Google Vids yet? If not, let's go ahead and take a look. If you are hooked, let's dive further to explore. We're going to go ahead and access Google Vids through our waffle icon. Once we click the waffle and we scroll down, we'll see the icon for Google Vids, which looks like the video play button. Once we click here, it'll open to a brand new Google Vids file. Upon opening, you'll see a selection of templates. The templates are a great way to start for people who are just using Google Vids, or it's also a great way to start for anybody who's using Google Vids and you want somewhere that you can jumpstart from. Another option is to record a video directly in Vids with Recording Studio. Something that I'm using right now is Google Vids screen capture feature, which I think is amazing. You can also choose the option to upload your own media to use within your Google Vid. So for the purposes of our video, I'm going to go ahead and use a template. Now as you scroll through, you'll see some previews of templates, just showing you the animations associated with those templates so that you can have a better idea of what you want to choose. For our tutorial, for our quick walkthrough, I'm going to go ahead and choose, let's choose the kudos one. I like this color scheme. So once we open using a template, you'll notice that it still shows you that preview of the template that you just chose, and it also shows you the scenes. Google Vids calls these selections scenes. So you have the option of choosing which scene you want to include within your video. Because this is a template, that means that all of these scenes are already set up and just ready for you to add some things into your scene. As you can see, there are several different scenes for this one template, so that means you have a lot of options. If you look at the bottom, you can choose to either select to insert certain scenes, or you can just insert all scenes. Now personally, I like to just insert all scenes, and that gives me the option of choosing which one to actually use once I start editing. So let's go ahead and insert all scenes. Once you get into the Google Vids video editor, you'll notice some very similar options that you can choose from. We have our typical menu at the top. And once you click through to kind of explore, you'll notice some similar things. This is that seamless integration with all of the rest of the Google apps for education. You know, the file menus, everything is very similar once you open this up. So it should be pretty easy to integrate what you've done before with Google Docs or Google Slides into what we're doing with Google Vids. On the right is where we have the selections of the styles that we have. I said that I love this color scheme, so I'm going to keep it, but you can always change your color schemes. You can change the type of font that you're using. So we have access to all of the Google fonts within Google Vids. You can add new objects and scenes if you want something outside of what the template has to offer also. We have shapes, we have text, we have subtitles, titles, all of these things that we can do to customize our text. If you look down here at the bottom, this is where we have our video editing and timing at the bottom. So you can click, you can rearrange, you can delete, you can do all those things with the scenes that you've just added. And we also have our music track that's associated with the template. Templates will automatically come with that music track. And then if you have your own media that you're uploading, then it'll also use the music track from your own media. Okay, so let's explore some of the features of Google Vids. We can go ahead and give our Google Vid a title, just like we would do any other Google Doc, and I'll just call this a testing one, just because we're walking through how to use the features. To the right is where you'll see the Templates tab, where you can still select any of the scenes. I haven't gone through and deleted any scene yet. You can select to add more. Here's the text, where we can change our text. We can use some of the pre-made templates of text and include that within our videos. We can add in some shapes and lines. A great feature is the access to Google Stocks and videos. So anything that you want to add that is within Google Stocks and videos, we've got some music, we've got some stickers, sound effects, GIFs. I mean, it's all here, and you can use it to just try to type in whatever it is that you're trying to include within your video. Google Stocks and Web is readily available so that you don't have to go on a hunt to search for those visuals and effects. Google Vids also has access to your Google Drive and your Google Photos. So no more upload, download. It's all there, right there in your Google Drive that you can just add. The feature that I'm using currently is the record feature. So you can access the camera, either screen and camera, or just screen, or you can just do a voiceover. These are great options for when you're recording videos. And then at the bottom, you can also create a script. So while you're recording your video, you might be doing a screen capture. You can go ahead and type the things that you want to say. And then you'll have something here for you to read as you're actually recording yourself when you press record yourself at the bottom. So these are some great features of Google Vids that will help you, along with our typical editing, adding the scene, and then changing colors and changing font size and font and justification. So these are all the typical things. We also have access to tools at the top that will help you to kind of customize the Google Vids the way that you want it to be customized. Customizing of your video is easy as 1, 2, 3, especially when you use a template. Just clicking, adding what you want to add. You can click and delete things. You can click and, like I said, add in text. If you click on your pictures, then you have the option of switching out a video or a picture with another one. You can reset it. You can add animations. So from here, it's all about how you want to customize your video. And I think we all have some experience with editing software like Canva or Adobe Express. Well, now we have Google Vids, which works seamlessly with our Google Apps for Education. And you can just customize the way you want your videos to be. Last but not least, we want to make sure that we share our Google Vid just like we do any other Google Doc. So we go up here to our corner and we can go ahead and grant access to anyone we want to see it, copy that link, share it where you will. You can also click here and get access to the link, and guess what? Export to your drive. And when you export to your drive, what happens is inside of your Google Drive, it creates its own folder called Vids Exports. And that's where all of your videos will be housed for easy access. Then you can just upload it wherever you want to upload it. That's Google Vids.